Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rent asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was rent shall be restored, what was lost now shall be found. The price of valor ever rising, but victory brings new rewards. Tales of glory, might, and wonder, hard-fought battles, treasures won. Our heroes know their fate awaits them, and so they carry on.
Okay, hello, there we go. Our audio got a little wonky there for a second, gang. Give me one more second to get that one. Okay, well, welcome to Ages of Ainor. My name is Pixel, and I will be your stream host, but not your dungeon master today. And I am pleased, of course, as always, to present to you that, sometimes you take your friends to hell, and sometimes they decide to stay there as a noble sacrifice. 19th episode of Ages of Ainor presents Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. As always, friends, we're going to get to the game here in just a few moments. But before we do, we're going to go over our usual housekeeping things. First things first, you will not be seeing GM stuff today because you'll be seeing my perspective as a player. So you can't spoil anything unless you already know what's going on in this adventure. And if that's the case, don't be a Wangron. Don't spoil stuff. Second, don't freak out about the rules. There's a lot of them, and we're all getting used to the new 2024 rules. Some of us more so than others. I presume Robbie is an expert by now, but I have not cracked that thing open and don't intend to. So, don't lose your mind if we, play a little loose with it. Be aware that because of the changes to inspiration in the new rules, players can use inspiration to reroll any die roll, not just d20s, but also damage, healing, etc. So we will use those same rules for chat inspiration. Okay. Think it's up and running. I think we're back, gang. Sorry about that, friends. I'll have to stitch this together later. That'll be fun. So, as I was saying, don't be a Wangrod. Sorry if we had the issue there. And then a reminder, we do release the show on YouTube after each episode during the following week. So if you missed the episode or part of it or have to leave or whatever, don't fret. You can still catch it after the fact if you want to be caught up. Or if you just want to go back and watch it all again because we're so great. And of course, last thing, before we get started, I'd like us to go around and introduce yourselves and your characters, except for no remark, because we will be getting to that, I assume, and remind us whether or not you have chat inspiration. Before we begin, I'm going to throw it to Robbie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Robbie, or DocRobert, and I am the dungeon master for this campaign, putting our players through hell a little more literally than usual, just slightly more literally than usual this time, as especially last session. But anyway, so I will be playing everyone that are not these 5 wonderful people. I'm going to throw it back to Pixel.
Well, hi there, gang. It's me, Pixel. You can find me here on twitch.tv/HammerPixel, where I play a whole lot of games. We've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy lately. You can also sometimes find me GMing here, although not at the moment, because I'm sort of on hiatus on my campaigns while I'm bringing an off-stream game in the Ages of Ainor Discord. Tonight, however, I will be playing Phoenix Bragrian, #1 internet sad dad, dwarven barbarian, and, all around mostly kind of crummy guy. At least that's how he sees it. And I don't know about chat inspiration, but I will find out.
Bonus Mom.
I am Bonus Mom, and tonight I am playing Bonnie Mama, a human warlock who has just suffered a tremendous loss and possibly have a wonderful opportunity to find something. I'm a human warlock. I said that, and I do not have chat inspiration.
McReese.
Hi guys, I'm McReese. Tonight I will be playing Raven LaFey, the tiny tiefling druid. Almost said bard. Tiny tiefling druid, who is reeling from the fact that her friend decided not to come along. So I think when we left off, she was currently some animal and snuggled up with Tempest.
No remark.
Hi, my name is Cam, or Noramark. I'm on the other side of the world. Woo! I'm not playing anyone right now.
True.
He's playing all of us is what he's doing. The bastard.
Got him. Absolutely.
Playing the room.
Got him. Playing with our heartstrings.
Yeah. There it is.
Right. And of course, Kaylee.
Hi, I'm Kaylee or Christy. I am playing Temperance, the Air Genasi sorcerer who is learning what it feels like to have family, mostly through heartbreak when they decide to leave. So, yeah.
Womp womp on that.
Yeah, and you can find me. I lurk in Bonus Mom's Tavern and play some games there occasionally. But I also play on Tuesday nights with a group called Reality Break. And you can find me on TikTok and Blue Sky and all the social medias.
Okay.
Just a quick reminder, or a quick question from Raven, whoever Cam is playing, and Temperance. Do y'all have chat inspiration?
Oh,
Did I miss that part?
no.
Yes.
Okay, yes for Raven, no for Temperance, no for whoever that is.
Correct.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, it has been a hot minute, so I feel like we need a bit of a recap on what was happening last time on Dungeons and Dragons. So, our crew has been trapped in, well, hell, Avernus. And it is not a terribly pleasant experience, as you might imagine. If you ever are like, I wonder if hell's nice this time of year. The answer is no. It's actually not nice at any time. And
Of any
years
year.
are a wonky measurement anyway. So, anyway, with that, they went to go and hopefully rescue the infernalized city of El Terrell, a once holy city that has been desecrated by an infernal bargain. and unfortunately has taken one Bonnie Mama with them, as she had sworn herself to protect the city, not knowing that that meant that she had sworn herself an oath with a devil. So, as they have been trying to figure out a way to break this this curse, this deal, whatever you want to call it, um they found their way um across the infernal salt flats to a lady by the name of Mad what is it? Mad Max?
Maggie.
Maggie. Yeah, there we go. Let's say not Mad Max, Mad Maggie. Mad Maggie, a night hag who is one of the warlords of Avernus. Avernus being so torn apart by the warlord, there are the Blood War. There are certain warlords and other entities that kind of exist outside the general infernal hierarchy, which is good and bad depending on how you look at it. So she was more than happy to help you, and she was so helpful, wasn't she, guys? Wasn't she so helpful, guys?
Mhm.
I
In
can't
terms of
remember.
giving you information you wanted. She was. It just cost Lulu's deep, dark trauma. She wanted to experience Lulu's trauma. And Lulu's trauma seems to be having been betrayed at some point, where she was there when Zariel and others flipped from being an angel to a devil. And she is trying to lead you to find this sword, which obviously has some sort of significance, but you're not exactly sure what it is yet. You just know that it is in this scab-like entity somewhere on the infernal surface, the Avernian surface. So, with that, as you had come out, Neil, your faithful traveling companion, had made some tough decisions. And you didn't know about any of these, despite the fact they had happened a while ago. And Neil had decided to give himself an infernal contract, an infernal bargain, to save someone he cared about. He sacrificed his possibly eternal soul for the eternal soul of another. Now, at the very end of the session, you found out that that person, if they are still alive, would be Shay, Bonnie Mama's son, who, if he's still alive, has been released from his infernal contract due to Neil's intervening. But it also means he cannot leave Avernus. And at the moment, he is helping Mad Maggie with some of his former friends, really good friends of Neil. They they were hanging out. So it is now the next day. Neil is nowhere to be seen. He kind of didn't give a proper goodbye, seemingly on purpose. And then Mad Maggie is kind of unceremoniously trying to shoo you out the door this morning, as she gives you a few little rations and little things. And she's like, all right, well, thank you for helping me anyway. Glad you got that information. Now, if you need things, I take payment in soul coins. So please feel free. But other than that, goodbye. And Scray. And then she waves.
Well, where next?
That's
Well,
Up to Lulu.
yeah.
Oh, well. I remember a place, the place where where all this happened. We need to go to the hill. We just need to go to the hill. That's where we need to go, okay? If we go to the hill, that's where it is. And I think I remember it. And how was it that they said that things worked here? You just have to, like, really want to be going somewhere, and then maybe if you're lucky, you'll get there? Isn't that right?
Something about think happy thoughts and second start of the right.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's what it was.
I don't know that anyone in this plane of existence has encouraged anyone else in this plane of existence to think happy thoughts in several millennia, more than likely.
Excuse me, I've been telling you to do that the whole time.
Yeah.
That's true. She
I would,
has.
She looks
I
at you
think
a
that's a
little bit
statistical
indignant.
outlier and not to have been counted.
She looks at you a little indignantly that you would have forgotten her sunny disposition.
Well, and Maggie did mention one of the warlords, Smiler, I think is what I wrote down,
Yes.
who might be helpful if we can find him. Just, it's one of those, like if we help him, he might help us.
Right. That always works out.
Yeah. It's done
Never
well
any
so
strings
far.
attached there.
But
Okay.
I mean, or we could just start walking and hope Lulu's thoughts are clear enough.
Well, Lulu, dear, if you'll start walking, I'll follow you.
Okay. And she just starts floating off in a seemingly random direction.
Rather mindlessly, Bonnie follows. Doesn't have anything to say, doesn't talk about fixing a breakfast for everyone, just starts to walk off after Lulu.
Yeah, I'm follow along.
Yep.
Yeah, Temperance is gonna maybe glance at Raven worriedly about Bonnie and and just follow.
You're muted, Robbie.
Sorry, the dog was being a little yappy. She had much to say. Her contributions are always appreciated, but sometimes we need to have them wait. Anyway, so the you guys start heading in a seemingly random direction as you are walking across these salt flats. You see as Lulu is leading the way. She looks pretty cheery and confident. At one point, she starts humming and whistling a little tune. Aren't you guys having fun? This is great. We know where to go now.
Bonnie says nothing.
She looks back at you a little confused, but doesn't really say anything. What are we doing during this trip?
I mean, I think FedEx is sort of on lookout duty, head on a swivel, keeping the sword of the shield relatively limber in the, I mean, they're not drawn, but they're at quick grab potential,
Mm-hmm.
Raven's taking stock of what Neil left in the bag. Just the different kinds of scrolls and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, easy enough. And yeah. So you guys travel for a few hours. And she is again just absolutely seems to be in a almost comically good mood. Considering everything that is happening here. And that's when you guys hear it. I need perception checks.
Ooh.
Bonnie rolled a 17.
Excellent.
How she did that in her funk, I do not know.
Temperance
21
rolled,
for Raven.
I rolled a 6, probably because Temperance is concerned about Bonnie and is paying more attention to her than what's going on around.
That would make sense. Okay. The rumble that you hear, anyone who rolled a 12 or better.
I rolled exactly a 12.
There you go. The rumble you hear is all too familiar. It is certainly that of an infernal machine.
Oh boy.
And not as you start to look around, you pretty quickly see this dust cloud that is kicking up on the distance. What are you guys doing as it seems to be approaching?
See, I knew he didn't leave. He just stole a car for us.
As soon as she notices the cloud, Temperance is going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
Raven's expecting Neil.
Yeah, I think FedEx is preparing for potential combat. He sort of like gets sword and shield out, just in case.
Bonnie looked off in the distance, hardly blinked, and is still just kind of focused on Lulu.
Okay. All right. I also need to do something real quick. Okay. And that is when you see it. If roll 20 actually decides to work. The machinery that you see coming towards you is ungodly massive. Beyond what you could have imagined. It sits, I would say, in terms of our world, think of this like monster truck size or larger, actually. It is big.
Oh God.
And on the front of it, you see this massive set of chomping claws that are you see as it goes by, it runs over some rocks that it just crushes. Clunk, 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 clunk. And it is starting to get closer. So we're going to do some side initiative before anything happens. Is there anything else you guys are doing? I know that Temperance cast Mage Armor.
I think she might grab Bonnie's arm and move her to the side, like towards the rocks, away from the oncoming path, maybe.
What? Oh dear. Bonnie grabs her Tunisian crochet hook, but she doesn't
Let's just get out
look
of the
like she's going to
way
use it.
a bit, just in case.
All right,
Okay.
dear. If you insist.
If Raven notices the mage armor, she's going to go ahead and shillelagh her staff.
Yeah, and you would see it. It's like a rush of wind, like shimmery wind that kind of blows over her.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think
Bonnie has on her apron, so she automatically has her mage armor.
Yep.
I think FedEx is going to go ahead and enter a rage preemptively.
Okay.
It seems like the kind of thing he should get mad about.
Especially because with the new rules, you can just keep that going. You don't have
I can just extend it with a bonus action. So
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
that's
have
nice.
to do anything.
and I can keep it
weird
for up to
about
10
that
minutes.
anymore.
So
Okay.
Wow.
I don't think it's
I
going to
didn't
take
know
10
that.
minutes for this car to drive over us and kill us all.
Rumble,
Okay.
rumble, rumble.
Can you all see us on there? I don't see us.
We're
You
so
are
tiny.
Tiny. You're like off to the
Very,
right.
very small compared to the size of the
Like,
Oh,
car
there we
yeah.
are.
If you look where the car
Okay.
is, go right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I would have grabbed Bonnie and tried to head towards these rocks over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonnie would follow you if she could.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you can. All right. So, as that is happening, that is when you see a head pop out of the top. And by the way, let me go ahead and take its movement. 120 feet of movement
Jeez.
on its turn as it is rushing across the Avernian landscape. And this is where you start to see some interesting creatures.
Okay, well, I cannot move Bonnie.
Okay, I
Or
can fix
Lulu.
that in a second.
I also
Okay,
can't
not a
move,
problem.
Okay, hold on. It keeps doing this. That's weird.
And now I can move Lulu, and Lulu was hanging with me. So would Lulu have gone with
Yeah, Lulu isn't gonna. Okay. Bonus mom, you should be able to control Bonnie now. I don't know why it does that. That's very weird. Okay, you should be able to do that now. And those sizes are not in any way, shape, or form accurate.
I was gonna ask.
I would
No.
hope not.
As I do that. Okay. Okay, so you see these creatures, and all of them are hanging around, either on or flying with this infernal war machine. The largest of which is this very large guy who, let me just make his token bigger. That will be the easiest way to do this. He looks like that, which you guys are now close enough to see.
It's terrifying.
Okay. And then
Hey,
there
speed up.
kind of, yeah, actually. You're not entirely wrong. Okay. And most of these creatures are kind of clinging to it. Even the flying ones seem to not fly with it because it seems to go faster than they can even fly. With that, in just a second, we are going to roll initiative after this gets sorted out. I'm trying to use the new monsters with the old system, and it is hard. Okay. And Cam, feel free to roll as well. All right, you can roll initiative.
Sorry, I was music.
You're good.
I know. I get distracted by it every time. Good God.
16. I can actually hear it with these new headphones. I couldn't with the other ones.
Yay!
I got a 6 again. I'm gonna change my dice.
Change it.
Bonnie
Nice.
rolled a 19.
Got 16.
Once again, I think Temperance is more concerned making sure that Bonnie's like paying attention and I don't know,
You got it. Okay.
corral Lulu.
And Cam, did you roll?
Yes, 17.
Okay. Okay. With that, you are going to see that one of these weird flying creatures, or two of them actually, are on top here, and you see as they take this gigantic looking spear and they move, and they are going to turn, they're going to cock it, and then click, boom, as this spear starts flying in your direction. And let me see who is going to be the lucky winner. I also forgot that it does not let me roll on this page. There it goes. Okay. Phoenix.
Okay.
Ooh, does a 22 hit?
It does.
Okay. Now, luckily for you, you have already rage.
That was a good call. Thanks, Past
So-
Pixel. Really looking out for me.
Yes, as this enormous iron spear is going to slam into you for 13 points of damage. You can half that to 6.
Okay.
The other 2 aren't going to seem to do anything at the moment. Okay. That will take us to initiative count 20. On initiative count 20, this thing gets to use its action.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, how convenient. Only one of you is in the way.
Oh,
No.
boy.
Phoenix, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw,
Okay, I assume that my...
which you do have advantage on for 100%.
Okay, we've got a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you are able to roll out of the way of this thing as it tries to chomp you with its massive
Chompers?
massive chompers. Okay. Right now everyone is inside it in different stations except for 2 of the little flying creatures which are clinging to the side. You would assume everyone else has some manner of cover. Bonnie, you are now up.
I just think Bonnie looks at this thing. So they finally gotten her attention, and she would be, oh, I hate this place. And she is going to fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Which one? Let's see. Let's get some color on here. Okay. Should have done this before.
Well, was it one of the 2 that it took both of them to fire the?
It did. It took
arrow.
both of them to fire that, and that would be, oh my gosh, Roll20 is moving so slow. I am very used to the D&D Beyond one at this point, so we are. The glitchiness of Roll20 is anyway. So that would be green and orange that were operating that. They're the ones that are in the... If I move the thing, you can see that there's a little harpoon, like turret station. They are both manning that. And the other 2 are clinging to the side.
Okay, I think she's going to aim it off at orange, kind of the one that's in the front, and she's going to just haul off and aim an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's a nat 20.
Dang!
Nice.
Well, it definitely hits.
Nice.
Don't you love when you
Okay.
roll in character?
So, how do I do
It
that?
should automatically have crit set up if you click the damage. It should roll the 2d10.
Okay, so I just roll the damage. Oh, wait. Oh, I rolled to hit. I'm sorry. That's not
okay.
right. That's another roll to hit. So ignore
Okay.
that.
So on the next one
I-
so on that one, right click the damage and then select crit damage and then click roll.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see crit damage. I was looking in the wrong place and didn't see it. Okay. 2 plus 10 plus 3, 15 damage.
Okay, yeah, 15 damage on
Oh,
that one.
God.
Excellente. Okay. All right. Cam,
Yellow.
it is dark. You're not surprised by this. It's been dark for a while. You felt a slam as the rumbling seemed to have made a turn, as opposed to the straight line in which you have been traveling for a while. Currently, your hands and feet are bound, but you have been working on a sharp piece of maybe the wall? Maybe you're not sure, but a sharp something. And you think you might be able to wrestle yourself free. So as a bonus action, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
I certainly will. That is a 25.
All right. You are certainly able to get yourself free. And as you reach up, you see that, in fact, the reason it was so dark is that they had blindfolded you at some point. And as you do that, it's still dark, but some pricks of light illuminate their way from outside. You also see a pair of dangling feet as they are sitting in a turret right in front of you. You don't have most of your stuff, but it just so happens you do know a way that might not be as much of an issue. What would you like to do? You remember being picked up by these people a couple days ago as you were wandering the Avernian Flats. Seemed they wanted to sell you into some form of infernal servitude.
Yeah. Can I try and pull this thing through?
You can. That would be an athletics check.
Okay.
I will say it doesn't see you right now, which means you would have advantage on any attacks.
That was a 6.
Excellent. So you reach up and grab its legs, and as you stare into the sun, you can't really see it, but it goes, what the hell? Oh, God damn it. The slave is free. We gotta take care of it. And okay. You do have some more movement, although your action has been spent as well as your bonus action. Is there anything you want to do?
Terrible. I'm assuming I'm inside this thing.
That is in fact correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick where I am for now.
Okay. You got it. Phoenix.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, what are the chances I have any way to jump onto this thing?
You can absolutely do that. It would be an athletics check.
Okay. Well, I've got advantage from rage. Oh. Okay, that is going to be a 24.
Oh, yeah. So you, having jumped out of it, you kind of catch your balance, and immediately, this is going to take, let's see, I forget. If jumping, I believe, is part of your movement. So this will take all of your movement,
okay,
but you are able to jump up directly next to 2 of them, or 3 of them, actually, as one of them, in fact, it is this guy, is standing right here in what you assume to be the driver's position, and the other 2 are in that turret.
Okay.
So
and go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so your movement is gone, but you still have your action and your bonus action.
Okay. So as I'm looking at these guys, there's someone driving, and then there's these 2, like, turret dudes.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly am I looking at here?
Yeah, you can... what is your passive history score?
10.
10. Cool.
Hot 10.
It doesn't seem to be a devil.
Fascinating.
If you want to roll a check, that would require your action. It would be an investigate action.
I got it. All good. But I think I would like to roll a check. I would like to roll a murder check to see if I can murder any of them with my longsword.
What are you murdering with?
My longsword. The +1 longsword.
All right. Roll to murder.
We are going... This might be a bad idea, but we are going to reckless attack. The
big one or the 2 bat-like creatures?
I feel like
By the
I
way,
could
the
take
other
the bat-like
2
ones
of
down
these
earlier.
pig-like creatures are manning the wrecking ball at the bottom.
Oh boy.
But I hurt one of them.
Yeah, Bonus Mob hurt one of these
front.
guys. And any of the
Yeah,
ones
you
near me
did,
were ones that were hurt.
orange.
You hit
Yes.
orange.
Orange
Uh-huh.
is hurt.
Okay,
15 points.
You did watch as the orange one just yelled, "What the fuck? The prisoner's gone."
Okay, great.
So,
Yeah, I mean, if the orange was already taking damage, I'm going to start there. Reckless
Alright,
as
roll a hit.
always. First attack. 19 to hit.
roll damage.
Okay. We're going to roll. I have my friend. I'll put my frenzy on this as well. That is
You're not going to need to worry about it.
12 total
You can
damage.
do the math if you want to, but as you turn, you lop off its bat-like head.
Right.
And
Then
you
we'll
see
move on.
as
Go ahead.
right in front of you, the creature that you were kind of pulling at, you're still next to it, and you pull, and all of a sudden it falls down on top of you. You're able to move out of the way, but you also see as its head has been completely removed. You're like, damn, I pulled it harder than I thought.
Cool. Next attack. Well, I guess we'll go for green at this point. Reckless
for it.
Still applies. Oh, baby. That's a crit, I think.
Roll that damage.
Hell yeah.
Damage.
That's terrible damage. 10.
Okay,
2 and a 1 on
gotcha.
those dice.
As
Wait,
you-
wait, no. I'm going to use my DM inspiration on that crit
Reroll
damage roll.
Yeah.
That's better. 21. Let's go.
Much better.
Uh-oh,
So
we
on this
lost.
one,
I think we
it is
lost
still
McReese,
alive,
gang.
but you put a nasty wound right across its chest, including severing its wing pretty badly as well.
Okay, gang. I think we lost McReese. I say let's just carry on, and hopefully she'll
Yeah,
be able to
for
be back
now.
in. If it goes on
she's
too
just
long.
messaged.
Okay. So, yes. Well, and that's unfortunate because it is her turn, but I will
Uh-oh.
go ahead and do that for the Mo, as she is going to turn at the one that is Pixel just hit, that Phoenix
Uh-oh.
just hit. And
Apparently, I didn't update the full map seed.
womp womp, no biggie.
We're not, as
Um,
everyone knows, we're not in Castle Red. It's
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
I thought we
going to
were.
attempt to hit it with a Starry Wisp. All right, that is a 25, which will hit for 8 points of damage. So, Pixel, you are, or Phoenix, you are about to take a second hit
Oh boy.
against this thing as a bright light blast hits this thing directly in the chest, and it flies off. So at least for now, it seems like the turret is disabled. So that's something. Okay. First of all, this one right next to you, Phoenix, is going to say, "Raga Daga will kill you! How dare you kill my people? That is my job! Ah!" And he is gonna attack you
Great.
with his tusk at advantage because you recklessly attacked.
That is true.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. All right, that is not great damage. Only 8, so half to 4 points of damage. But I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, and you
Okay.
do not have advantage on this.
Okay.
Actually, no, I lied. It's Wisdom, not Constitution. I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sure that is unfortunate for you.
Sort of. That's a 16.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Oh boy. Love the sound of that.
Okay. Alrighty, it is the other one's turn, as it is going to crawl over the top, get in this position, and it is also going to swing its massive... oh wait, no, sorry. I apologize. It has another attack, as it is going to hit you with his massive hammer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but that's only a 14, so he misses. All right.
Right.
Second one is going to also try and gore you. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Once again, only 9 damage, but I do need another wisdom saving throw.
That is a 17.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. This third one is going to, from where it is standing, chuck a javelin at you. Okay. Okay, well that is a 2. So it does have multi-attack, so it's going to attempt to do so. Oh wait, no, hold on, I have advantage. That is a 22.
That hits.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right.
Okay, as the javelin will hit for 17, halved for, what's that?
8.
8 damage.
Okay.
And, okay, so, believe that is it for them. Okay, Temperance.
I am going to cast Shatter at level 3. And I'm going to center it on the blue guy
Okay.
because that should get most of them.
Yep, should do. Okay.
And Miss Phoenix. And I don't know about the person in the...
You do not know they
don't even know
exist, who
exists.
will,
So-
in fact, have to
so,
roll.
Cam,
save.
I'm sorry,
Yup.
baby.
What's the?
It's
what,
a con save 15, DC 15.
Okay.
Rip.
But also, it says that a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage, so the
Oh, yeah.
vehicle should
And it
take
will-
damage too.
I can assure you, it will take damage.
Okay.
Okay, con, you say?
Con, yes.
Fail on 1, fail
What
on
was-
2.
what was the amount that I had to hit?
15 was the DC.
Meh.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Excellent.
Sorry.
We may never get to meet
Yeah.
her.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's a success for Big Guy.
We get done with the fight. I don't remember
15,
killing
again,
this guy.
You said 15 is a success?
15 is the DC, so yeah.
Okay, so success, and then the third guy, so... Jesus Christ, I keep hitting that damn button. It's so annoying.
I'm assuming I
No.
can't use Uncanny Dodge for this.
You can, in fact, use Uncanny Dodge. Yes, you can use it once per turn as a reaction. So you're basically just bracing yourself, is what your Uncanny Dodge will do. Okay, so purple failed. Yellow and Ragadaga, as he has introduced himself, succeeded, and the other 2 guys failed. So go ahead and roll that damage.
All right, so full damage is 16, and
Okay.
everybody who succeeded would take 8.
Okay, let me...
I also take 8, right? Because of
Yep,
Uncanny.
that is
Yeah.
correct. Well, hold on. Did you succeed the check?
No, I failed the check.
Okay, then you take
But-
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me just see if there's anything I want to do in the meantime. I think that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm going to stay where I
Excellent.
am.
We are at the top of initiative. It is now these creatures' turn. They are going to fly. Ah! Oh my god, Roll20 is so glitchy. It does not like big maps.
That is true.
Okay, as it is going to fly directly next to Temperance.
Rude.
Well, you've seen nothing yet. Okay. As it is going to, you see it pull out 2 swords, but it is first going to attempt to bite you. Ooh, that is a 19.
That hits.
Okay.
I don't
You
have
take
shield.
9 points of necrotic damage as you and I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Jeez. 5.
Okay. Things that I will keep in mind. You also notice as it bites you, it seems that it's looking a little healthier than it was just a minute ago.
Oh no.
It seems to have sucked your life force away. It is now going to make a scimitar attack. That is a 21 to hit. Man, that's really well.
That hits.
Okay, only 6 points of damage though.
Okay.
This one is going to fly over to Bonnie. And you're going to see the same thing happen, as it is also going to attempt to bite you, Bonnie. Oh, but that's only a 9, so it starts to bite you, but you smack it out of the way. But it is also going to try to stab you. 14, I don't think hits.
Does not hit. I'm a 15.
Okay, cool. All right, that is the end of their turns, and Bonnie, it is your turn.
Oh, so there I am. It's right on me, huh?
It sure is.
And I was using Eldritch Blast, and I think actually I should have done 2, but I didn't. I think.
Oh, you should have. I forgot.
Yeah, I have 2 as well, and I didn't pay attention,
No.
so that's kind of on me.
Now, if you
Okay.
do that right now, you would do so at disadvantage, as it is in melee with you.
If I do the I still get 2, but they're both
Still
in
get 2.
disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and try anyway, because this thing's right at me, and Bonnie
Roll the hit.
has awakened and is really more irritated than mad. Okay, so Eldritch Blast, do I do them? I'll just do the first one.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done it. Wait a minute. I should have done it at disadvantage.
That's okay. Just roll a second time.
Yeah. Well, they're both 20s.
Well, that definitely hits. Roll that damage,
Nice. Oh, Bonnie.
Okay, that's 11 points of damage on the blue one.
All right. So as you turn, this thing is getting close to you, and as it tries to bite you, you stick up your Tunisian crochet hook, and you see as it blows a hole directly through it, and it is dead.
Okay.
All right, you have a second attack, not at disadvantage now.
I was focused on it, so I whirl a little bit, and I'm going to aim, and I'm going to do the very same thing at the thing that was messing with Temperance, and I'm going to do
Got it.
another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Have we heard from McReese? Are they
Oh.
trying to get back in?
They just
Trying to
said
get
their
back on.
computer crashed,
Okay.
and I
Oh,
haven't heard
hate
back.
to see it.
Okay,
Okay,
I
well.
am also going to use my heroic inspiration that I got
for
here
it.
for the day because
Well,
it's a good
actually,
day.
before you do that, a 14 hits.
But I have a 9.
Oh, I was looking at what I rolled.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, good to know. So I'm going to use my heroic inspiration, and I'm going to aim at it again with the Tunisian crochet hook.
Roll to hit.
And that's a 24 to hit.
Will
Nice.
definitely hit. If a 14 does, then a 24 sure should.
And that is 8 points of damage on the one
Okay.
that's on
Prince.
our bud here.
Okay. Look, the prodigal son prodigal daughter returns to us.
Lost my voice. For some
Yeah.
reason, my camera's not working.
Oh no.
Well, that's
okay,
I'm
we'll
happy
take
you're
a-
here.
Doc rolled for you. It was a good roll.
It was.
You
You
killed
killed
something.
something.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. That takes us to Cam. It is your turn. You just watched this, which you are certain that you just pulled this thing's head off, actually.
Oh, I absolutely did.
Uh-huh, yeah. And you can now see the bright
100%.
light and a figure has occupied the space that the other one was just in, at least kind of. This
Is it
one of
aware
those.
that I am there?
Does not seem to be. It heard you say that, or it would have heard the other one say something, but it seems to be focused on something else.
Right. I'm gonna go for the sneak attack.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
That will be. This is going to be a first for me, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Yeah,
This
at
is
advantage, of course.
Yeah. Advantage. Roll. 13 to hit.
Will not, in fact, hit.
Oh, can I use my knack?
Heroic. You can. Use your inspiration. Roll again.
Oh wait, no, not my inspiration. My can I use my bolstered knack?
You can absolutely use your side bolstered knack. Go ahead, roll.
Oh wait, no, that's for ability checks.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, but if you want to use your heroic inspiration, you can use that.
I don't have one.
You start with one. When you start with a new character, you automatically have one.
Oh, awesome! I will do that then. Haha. Where was it? Advantage, yeah.
Yes, at advantage still.
18 to hit.
That will in fact hit.
And I get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, you do.
So that will be that's 10. That's 18. That's 18 damage to start out with.
Yep.
And bonus action, if I'm right in thinking.
Yep, you have a bonus action.
Yeah.
I will say, you think you could probably hide in the shadows since of this area. If you wanted to try and do that, you probably could.
I'm also thinking about, because I've got I can do a bonus action attack with the weapon again.
Sure can. That's your call. Although it would not get sneak.
It wouldn't get sneak. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So that's a same again, but different damage this time.
Go for it.
So that's that. Nat 20.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
And too bad that didn't happen last time, right?
I know.
Oh, I know.
Damn. I know I've got to find the damage for it, because this is slightly different. This is all new stuff, guys, so I
Yep.
apologize.
Not just new for you. This is a new. Well, the subclass isn't new, but it's a new version of it.
The damage doesn't seem to be in my attack options, Robbie.
It should be the same damage, just without the plus whatever.
Oh,
So
no,
it's
it's different. It's 1d4 plus 4, so it changes
Okay,
from
well then-
1d6 to 1d4.
Okay,
so
then
I
just
can
go
just
ahead
use
and
a
roll a
dagger.
d4. Yeah, or a dagger. That's fine.
Crit damage.
Okay.
That is another 9.
Yeah. So, Phoenix, here's what
Yeah.
you see.
Okay.
As you are sitting there, you are about to levy another attack against one of these guys. And as that happens, you see the one that is sitting in that container just like grab his head, throwing, "Oh, what happened? What is going on?" As he starts to like look around and figure out. But he seems to be like in deep, piercing, terrible pain. And you're not sure what happened.
Y'all have ghosts in hell? Is this thing haunted?
Okay.
We're about to steal a haunted car.
And Phoenix,
Christine.
perfect timing. It is now your turn.
Okay. Well, whichever one is distracted by having been stabbed.
You can, but that one will have cover as it is in the. Well, actually, both of
they're
them
in
have cover
Okay.
as they are. Yeah, so one of them's in the driver's seat, one of them's in the turret, so they both have cover, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just attack. So Phoenix will shout out to everybody, "Hey, y'all want to make some bacon?" And then we're gonna reckless again. I guess I'll go for driver's seat first.
Okay.
No, I'll go for the one that was damaged, because that's probably not the one in the driver's seat, right?
You've damaged both of them, but the one in the driver's seat is not taking nearly as much.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for the one that's more likely to die
Yep.
sooner. Okay, first attack. 16 to hit.
16 will not hit with cover.
Uh-oh. Second attack.
As you clank against the rim of the...
And 13.
Yeah, so you're trying to... He keeps
yeah.
ducking back underneath the shield that's sitting at the front of the harpoon gun, so you're not quite able to make it work.
Oh, okay. That's it. I don't have anything else.
Raven!
Kind of.
By the way, these things did slam on the brakes on initiative count 20. You would have all seen that. I should make that clear. It stopped moving as they are trying to do something.
I'm still trying to find us on Robbie's giant maps.
There
we go.
Roll 20 doesn't like the map either. It's not a fan.
Okay, I am going to... Phoenix jumped up there, so that needs a second plan B. Plan B is always wild shape. So I am going to wild shape into a panther.
You should be able to do that, yes. You get to pick, what is it, 5? I forget how many it is at your level, but there's a number of things you could pick, and a panther would certainly be able.
And...
I'll let you make an athletics check.
Athletics? Mine or...
Panther. And it is a panther, so I'm going to say you have advantage on that, because it's literally a panther. If you don't have advantage on jumping, what are we doing here? So it is a cat. Why are we here? Like, what are we doing? What's the point of D&D if the cat doesn't have... It's like the cat's not having dark vision before. Like, what was up with that? Cats have dark vision now, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah.
That never
Okay,
made
so
sense
11,
to me.
12, 13. Advantage. Roll. Come on. Haha, better. 16.
Good. That advantage saved you, as that was not going to be good. You are able to use your movement to jump in the space between the two here, which is good. You see as this other one's about to reach down, Yellow's about to reach down and grab the controls for this giant wrecking ball.
In that case, gonna grab his arm.
Okay.
Or
bite his arm, I assume you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit. Roll to bite. Roll for Munch.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. +5.
Yeah, 13 is not going to quite do it for them, unfortunately. So you bite in, but its skin is so tough that you get no purchase on the skin. Now, do panthers have multi-attack? I don't think they do.
Nope.
Okay, unfortunate. Okay. Ragadaga is going to say, Ragadraga will kill you! Yo, as it is going to attempt to push you off of the, this thing. We'll see how well that goes. Okay. So go ahead and make an athletics check, Phoenix. I assume you're probably decent at that. It doesn't know that, though. Ooh.
Okay. I got a 22.
Okay, not by much, but you do beat him. Although you have to, like, steady yourself as he gives you a big shove as one of his 2 attack actions, and then is going to frustratedly attempt to gore you with its nasty tusk. Ooh, that is a crit, unfortunately.
Ooh. A lot of crits tonight.
That is 19 points of piercing damage, so half to 8 or half to 9. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oof, that is a nat 1.
All right,
no.
I will keep that in mind. The good news is you won't have to roll any more of those.
Okay, great.
Because you're dead.
Okay.
It's not ideal.
All right, it is now this one's turn. It is going to turn and look below him, and you're going to see as he is going to drop below the area. Phoenix, I think you technically get an attack of opportunity. Feel free to make that.
Sure. I assume Reckless doesn't go to that. It's just flat, right?
No, Reckless only counts on your turn, unfortunately.
18 to hit.
18 will hit, though.
10 damage.
Okay, not bad. Is that including... Yeah, because you include that all in your macros. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. This one's going to drop down, and it is going to turn as it looks at you. And I think this would be a good time, as the enemy has finally gotten sight. Okay.
I exist.
You do.
You're so tiny. I want to see.
Okay. Do you have control of the character, Cam?
No, I do not.
Ah, damn it. This keeps happening.
Hey, roll 20, get on it.
I can control Lulu.
Rough off.
We can all control Lulu.
Okay, try now.
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, as he's going to go, I thought we told you to sit there and be quiet. As he is going to attempt to gore you with a tusk.
Is this the one that I attacked before?
It is, in fact, that one.
Okay.
And that is a mod 20 to hit.
Which is gonna hit.
Okay. That is 17 points of damage. You are welcome to uncanny dodge that.
I'm not going to uncanny dodge that, but he
Okay.
is going to make me a dex saving throw.
Ooh, okay. He will do that, so take that damage. Okay, that's a 4.
He failed. He is going to take 9 fire damage as he bursts into
Okay.
green flames with hellish rebuke.
Green flames! Oh, sorry, wrong game. Wrong stream. That's the other stream. Okay. Oh, would help if I did that to the right creature. You want that on him, not the other one. Okay, yeah. And you go, oh, what no? Okay, I also need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. Thanks, Robbie. That is a 5.
This is
Oh, no.
amazing. This is so good.
I
Okay,
think
it
all
gets
of
a
us
second
have
attack.
failed that.
No, Bonnie success.
Oh,
and I rolled
that's right.
another crit.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
I might have to be the one to change dice here. Yeah, that's 20 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I can't uncanny dodge it.
Nope, you can't. Well, here's the good news. You don't have to roll any more saves, actually. So that's nice.
Because you're dead.
Oh, no, he's still
No.
alive. Temperance.
Okay. So Temperance, you will see people who could see her would see like a rush of wind, and all of her hair will just go crazy with like a cyclone is happening around her, and I'm gonna trigger her innate sorcery,
Ooh.
which is a new thing with the 2024 rules. So
Yes, it is.
Super
Super sorcerer.
Yeah, pretty
Super
much.
Saiyan.
So this is my bonus action. It lasts for a minute. My spell DC goes up by 1, and I have advantage on any attack rolls with spells.
Gotcha. Oh, before
So-
real quick, I
Yeah.
should mention that I did roll 2 attacks against. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. What's what's the armor class of your panther? Because it rolled terribly, but it may be enough to actually hit the panther.
Um. 13.
13. Okay, never mind. It does hit once. Okay. Take 15 damage and make a whiz save. And
Okay,
then
what happens with the new rules?
Yeah,
Because my
basically,
HP is 13.
Your what?
My HP is 13.
No, yours isn't. You get temporary hit points, and it comes off of your regular pool, not off of your.
Oh.
Yep, and it doesn't use you get an amount of temporary temporary hit points, and then you just take from your normal pool. So druids are not quite as tanky as they used to be, although still pretty tanky. Anyway, Temperance.
So after that happens, then I'm going to use Guiding Bolt right on the guy in front of me, which is not at disadvantage because I have Spell Sniper.
Ooh, nifty.
But it is at advantage because of the innate sorcery.
Nice. Roll that damage, or roll that to hit.
Yeah. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Definitely hits. Roll that damage. I don't think it's going to matter, but we'll see.
11 damage.
Yeah, as it just obliterates in a beam of light in front of you. It is very dead.
So, and her hair is still whipping around like she's standing in a tornado.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and her eyes are
Super
glowing. Just pretty much, yeah. And then I think she's gonna not run all the way up to the vehicle, but just get closer. She's doing the sorcerer equivalent of rage at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Super Saiyan.
now as that happens, it is going to take its turn on initiative count 20, and you're going to see it do a hard turn.
Oh, no.
And it is going to attempt to chomp.
Great.
With these big chompers. Okay.
Robbie, how much damage did I take?
You took 15. Okay. Ooh, okay, you're lucky. That's only a 17.
To hit?
Yeah.
That will hit, unfortunately. Just barely, but yeah.
Unfortunately, then that's... Okay, well, this will be fun. Yeah, as you're gonna have some chomp. Okay, well, this is fun. You take 22 points of damage.
Jesus. Okay, I'm still standing, but...
And you feel, as that happens, you feel literally it is trying to tear you apart. So the way it works is it reaches and tears.
So she definitely starts screaming.
Yeah, you think if this thing gets you, it is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Very, very, very bad. Okay. Bonnie, it is your turn, because all of the werebats are dead.
Okay, so Bonnie's just looking at badly injured Temperance and machine that she knows people are on.
Yes, correct.
You know, I think that Bonnie is going to cast Cure Wounds on Temperance because we can't lose Temperance.
That is a touch spell, so unless you can run up and touch her if you would like.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Okay, excellent.
I mean, I think I'm close enough.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Well, I just disappeared off the screen. I don't know what I did.
You went
with me.
under me. Yeah.
Okay. I ran up next to her, grabbing her before she maybe hits the ground, and I am frantically casting Cure Wounds, which probably looks like bonus that I'm giving her a cup of tea. I'm doing something. I'm kind of, just whatever, trying to bring her back. So I'm doing Cure Wounds. Oh, for 34. I get 34.
34?
Oh,
Damn.
What?
Plus 3.
Don't forget, they
Oh, you always
buff
cast
Cure
Suffix magic.
Wounds is to do double, and you are a warlock, which means you automatically
always
cast everything
cast it
at
at
the
max.
highest level.
Yes.
So what does
And
temperance
you
look
roll-
like when Bonnie
It's the best.
pours it?
This is the best
She's
cup of
like,
tea in
her
history right
wounds
here, gang.
Close up, like
Yeah.
she's still covered in blood, but her wounds close up. She's still got a few bruises here and there, but immediately massively better.
Okay.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah.
Thanks,
okay.
Bonnie.
You do have a bonus action and the rest of your movement.
Okay, that was just one of. I used to use one of those.
Uh,
Okay.
And I will also tell you, this thing does not get attacks of opportunity. It is not classed as a creature.
So you're telling me
So-
I actually have another attack? No, I have a bonus action.
Bonus action.
You have a
yeah.
bonus action.
Did
I
it?
don't
And it
even
took
know it.
damage
If
from
I-
that
I
shatter.
don't think you have
right?
anything you could do.
I
with
don't
Oh
it.
think-
yeah. You
Yeah,
heard
where else?
things
'Cause it's
break on it. You saw it like slow down and like grind to a halt
Okay.
as you did that. It stopped moving. You don't know if it was a result of yours, but it would not surprise you because you hit it hard.
Okay.
You saw like metal pieces fly everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That I know of. Let me look at this. I don't think I have any.
You might. You have your healing light. If you wanted to do more healing at range, you could heal someone else.
But can I see anybody on? Can I see either
Oh yeah,
one of
you can
our
see
guys?
both Phoenix and Raven.
Okay, then if I have something else and I can do that, then I would cast it at whichever one of them that I thought looked the worst.
Probably Phoenix, I assume.
Okay, and where is that? That
Phoenix
I
is
can,
taking more damage. Yeah.
Okay,
so-
I'm looking for it. Is it under?
Let me look real quick.
I'm looking. Grapple actions.
Okay.
Healing light. There it
Yep.
is. You can heal yourself for one creature you can see within 60 feet by expending dice from the pool. You can expend up to 3 at once. Does Phoenix
Yep.
look bad, medium, indifferent, whatever?
On a scale of 1 to 75, I'm about a 44.
Okay, well, we need him on there, so Bonus Mom's going to do all 3 of them.
Right, you got it.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Just roll 3d6. That'd be the easier way.
3d6. Okay.
Yep. And then because they other ones do better, I also let you add your charisma modifier to that too. So
So I'm rolling 3d6s.
and so whatever it is, add an additional 3 to it.
Okay, so it's 5 plus 3 is 8 for Phoenix.
All right. Hey, better than nothing.
But I'm not trying to get on that machine or get any closer. I'm staying where I am.
All
That's
right.
smart.
Cam.
So the guy that I attacked earlier with the
He
Daggers,
drops
is it-
down and he's standing right in front of you,
Okay.
although he's looking pretty hurt.
okay, so because of Vex, I get advantage against him.
You sure do. And-
So
Which means if you hit,
sneak
sneak.
attack. Yep. So we're gonna go for that. That is. Oh, I didn't roll it twice. So that was a dirty 20 to hit. So it's
yeah,
definitely.
roll
hit.
to see if you crit.
No, I didn't crit.
Well, hits either way, but roll your damage.
That is
Ooh,
22 damage.
Yeah. So as you turn and stab it, you see you see him start to grab his head, and he falls over dead.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Although, as you know all too well, as you look at his body, there are no physical signs of damage.
I'm gonna try. Well, other than him being burnt by green flames.
Well, yes, you know what I mean. Green flame.
I'm gonna use my movement to kind of clamber up to see if I
Yeah.
can see either of the other two, or if I can reach the other two from in here.
Yeah, so you couldn't reach him from where you are, but as so everyone else, you guys look as this little tiefling girl, about how tall would you say?
She's probably about the same height as Bonnie.
Okay, so
She's taller than Raven, but shorter than Temperance.
gotcha.
But
So
probably a little taller than Bonnie.
yeah, as pops her head out and starts looking around, and you see in her hand is this this like purplish like flight, maybe? It's hard to see exactly what is there. You don't have all your equipment with you at the moment, so
Yeah,
that would be
understandable.
why. So you're looking as it's holding this like purple thing of light, and it seems to be turning to stab the creature that it is sitting next to, that Phoenix is also attacking.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to attack this one.
Do it.
Draga. That would be that.
9 does not hit.
It's only a 9. Yeah.
You listen. The light is so bright. You're still trying to get used to it. So,
My eyes.
Phoenix, you particularly notice as this little tiefling girl gives a "yeah" and tries to stab this thing, but unsuccessfully, as it seems to have missed it. Okay.
Phoenix just sort of like makes a face and nods respectfully at the Moxie.
Speaking of which, Phoenix.
Okay, well, I cut, and a stab. Reckless attack.
Cut, stab.
21 to hit.
Definitely does. Roll the damage.
Right. We'll make
But
that one
within
our
the year,
frenzy.
there's also a Disney adult.
Okay, so that's 8 and 9 more for 17.
All right, very good. Yeah, second attack.
Okay. 24.
It definitely hits roll damage.
Ah, 8.
Okay, does not. Okay, I mean you do the damage, but it's not that much. Cool. Excellent. Bonus action.
I don't think I have anything useful.
Okay.
I've extended the range by attacking, I think, so I don't think I need
Yep.
anything else. So, nope.
Okay. Raven,
I am going to take a claw swipe at Bebop.
do it. Roll the
Or
hit.
Rocksteady, whichever one yellow is.
Okay. 12 does not
plus,
hit. Oh, okay. Plus
12 plus 5.
17. Are your claw attacks considered magical?
No.
As you slash it, you feel it get purchase. You're like, oh, I got it. This is good. And it does no damage.
Really? Okay.
Are
In
you
that
sure
case,
they're not
I'm going
magical?
to-
I'm not. I'm deeply unsure.
it says actions, rend, melee attack.
Yes, that would be an ability that you
Flash
get
hit.
as a druid that would make it magical.
Yeah, it would be somewhere in your like wild shape information or something it would say. If those attacks count as magical.
Not me going to the game rules because I appreciated Pixel's confidence in me, but I'm not playing that much D&D these days, sadly. So.
We believe.
It doesn't say anything about magical.
Control F. Okay. Check.
And despite the picture used for Panther, it is obviously a Black Panther.
Oh, of course.
Harley would fuss if it wasn't.
Okay, so this is how it goes. You can never mind, because you can make it do radiant damage. You can do its regular damage attack, or you can choose to do radiant damage. That's how they get through that at level
Radiant.
6. So, all right, the radiant damage will take as you see a flash of whatever color light you prefer, and roll that damage. I think they were trying to get away from magical and non-magical damage.
6 plus
right.
3.
9. All right, it definitely takes all that damage then. The radiant. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, it is now its turn. It is going to attempt to use this wrecking ball, although it is going to have disadvantage on the attack since it is trying to maneuver it rather particularly. So yowzers! Okay, yeah, that's a 24. 23. Okay, yeah, that'll hit. Wait, hold on. I rolled a disadvantage. No. Okay, no, never mind. I rolled an advantage, not disadvantage. Oh shit. Okay. No, never mind. That is that's a 12 to hit. Does a 12 hit your Panthers AC?
No.
Okay, there you go. Is it? You see,
yeah.
as the wrecking ball slams into the machine, leaving a nasty dent, but you are able to jump out of the way just in time. Unfortunately for him, that takes his whole turn. Fortunately for you, it missed, because that would have been negative. Okay.
Ears go flat back, huge, kind of growly hiss.
Okay. It is then Ragadaga's turn, and this is going to attempt to gore Phoenix.
Round and round we go.
It rolled like you. It rolled a 1 and a 3, so that's not going to hit.
Yeah.
Second attack is it is going to try and just give you a tusk. That is a nat 20.
And jeez.
Jeez.
I mean, you are rolling with advantage because I'm recklessly attacking every time.
Yeah,
so.
advantage is helping me a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 19, so halved to 9 points of damage. You don't need to make a save though, so that's nice. Okay. That does take us to Temperance.
Okay. So I think Temperance is she's going to aim another guiding bolt at the yellow guy.
Okay, and he does not have cover, luckily for you. The other one does.
I would ignore it because of Spell Sniper.
Ooh,
anyway,
nifty. Fancy smancy.
So again, because I'm still Super Saiyan, I roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Let's go.
Hey, see, it
Damage.
goes both ways.
8d6, 28 damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Peace.
So, Raven, as you are looking at this thing, you watch as this mass of bluish light slams into it.
With like a trail
it's-
of smoke.
Yeah, and you can smell the smoky energy off of it as it's still, some of it is, the smoke is clinging to it as the smoke even has a shimmer to it, and you will have advantage on your next attack against it.
Nice.
Okay,
Like
it
a
is
cat
now
with a
initiative.
humidifier. She's pawing at the smoke.
It is now initiative count 20. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you using any of your movement, Temperance?
Yes, I'm using my movement to back the hell up.
Okay, good.
Hold
Thank
on,
God.
Let me, yes,
Okay.
yes, sorry about that. Whoops, that's not what
I should have said
do.
something too.
That's okay. We'll back all the way up to here. I think it was there.
Okay. Yes, easy enough. Okay. Well, it is still going to have a turn, and it is going to... Sorry, Clarence / Cleo.
Oh no.
She's just hanging out.
Well, it's in range, so unfortunately, you're going to watch as the whole thing turns, and that is a 16 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother rolling damage. It's gone. You watch as it crunches Cleo, and luckily for Cleo, it poofs out of existence before it gets too bad. Okay. Bonnie.
Okay, so help me. What can Bonnie see? When the thing was
So-
turned the other way, I think she could see the guy in yellow, but
You
you've
could see them.
rotated-
Yeah, you could definitely see the guy in yellow now more easily than you could before, as it's closer to you. You
And
can still see the driver that is wailing on Phoenix, as well as this other little tiefling that has just popped its head out. Kind of reminds you of Raven, although a little bit taller, and tried to stab the driver as well.
Okay, I think because of the proximity to the wrecking ball, which could like swing around and hurt me, that Bonnie it has her eye on the yellow guy and probably kept it on him no matter what was happening. Is he hidden from her, or he's in
He
plain
is not.
sight?
You can absolutely. He is in plain sight.
Okay, the Eldritch Blast has been working for Bonnie, and so she is gonna she's gonna aim an Eldritch Blast at
Eldritch
him.
Blast. Eldritch Blast.
And just
Eldritch
to
Blast.
remind you that the she gets that Tunisian ball, wand out in front of her, but her Eldritch Blast actually looks like
Yarn ball.
it turns into two of those kind of. One is kind of a shadow of the other, and it's like she has metallic yarn balls on it, and they just fly. And so metallic
Right.
yarn balls that are, shiny and electric or whatever. That's what her Eldritch Blast looks like. It's kind of cool looking, actually.
Yeah, roll the
Well,
first
I will
attack.
as
Not
soon as-
disadvantage, just a straight roll.
Okay, so first Eldritch Blast incoming with okay, a 12.
Will not, in fact, hit, unfortunately.
She's frustrated. She says, F this at the top of her lungs, something you wouldn't hear Bonnie say normally. This is
my.
a new Bonnie. And she tries again. And she rolls
Ooh.
a 24.
Roll that damage.
Nice.
That damage, those yarn balls zip in and out of that guy's peripheral vision, whacking him all over the head for 10 points of damage on yellow.
You
Got
got
that
it.
glint in her eye. The edge is here.
Does it take him out yet?
No, he's still alive.
She across the top of her.
Okay.
Tunisian
You do have a
crochet.
bonus action. You could do more healing light if you would
She
like.
is going to be as smart as Temperance was, excuse me, and move back 30 feet.
Okay. You
give
got
or
it.
take. That's probably it right there.
Yeah, luckily for you, you were just outside of its range. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
but
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Still though.
poor Clarence. Alrighty. Okay.
In some other dimension complaining.
Yep. Cam.
I'm gonna use my I'll have sneak, Warner, on
Yes, because you have
Ragadaga.
allies within 5 foot.
yeah.
No advantage at the mo.
Do I steady aim? This is the thing.
You can.
I'm not going to steady aim. I am just going to go for a straight
Alright.
out attack. On the one that's
Ragadaga!
10 so Ragadaga.
Ragadraga will kill you.
That's a 10.
Bonus action.
Brutal.
You have advantage on this attack if you'd like, though.
Let's go for the
believe-
bonus action. Damn it.
And you can still get sneak if you hit.
Oh yeah, of course I can. Yeah, true. 18.
That will hit.
Okay, so it's 1d4 plus 4, and then sneak attack.
Yep.
So 7 plus 8.
Wow.
15.
You rolled awful on that sneak. That's like kind of
Yeah.
impressive.
That's 15.
Okay. All right. So Phoenix, once again, you watch as this, little tiefling turns and stabs him directly in the chest, but you don't see any wound. You don't see what you would expect. You don't hear the crunch of metal. You just watch as he goes, ah, and grabs his head. Seems to be in great pain. And it is your turn, Phoenix.
Very weird. We are once again going to Reckless.
Which has not ever come back to bite you.
Not even once. 21 to hit.
Does roll damage.
Okay. And we'll put our frenzy on this one. 23.
Jeez, okay, second attack.
All right. That's not great. 13.
13 does not hit.
I've got chat inspiration. Let's go.
Do it! Roll again!
Yay!
Do I roll
And you
one
can roll
more die or
advantage.
2? Okay. Dirty 20.
Roll damage.
Or 10 more.
Okay, yeah, he's looking pretty rough. He's alive, but he's looking pretty rough. Okay. Raven!
Yep. She's gonna actually use her bonus action to drop her shape
You got it?
and then wheel around and attack Yellow with her staff. $19.
Okay. And you did cast Shillelagh on this, correct?
I did.
Okay, as that does matter. Then that does hit. You may roll damage. It's a Shillelagh.
13.
Yeah, you give it a nice, solid smack, and you see as it kind of reels from the hit that you just gave it. Bonus action. Oh, you already used bonus action. Any movement you would like to use?
Nope.
Okay. It is their turn. I need you to make an athletics check, Raven.
Ew.
Ooh, luckily for you.
Oh,
Nice.
there it is.
20.
That's the
very good.
time.
Woo woo.
That
I
is
can
a nice
assure
nat
you
20 because I have a
that-
0 in
That
athletics.
was the time for it to happen. As he pushes you, but you hold. Might you even say rock steady? Anyway,
Low center of gravity helps.
thank you. Yes, listener. There you go.
That's Fetish's
Angrily,
secret.
he is going to try and gore you. But that's a natural one. Wow, he had a great turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
helpful.
He just blows a raspberry right in his face.
All right. First, Ragadaga is going to turn, and with his massive warhammer, is going to attempt to smack the little tiefling girl.
Okay,
Oh!
I think I can sentinel this.
You should be able to, yes.
Pretty sure.
I don't know why you couldn't.
Just
Yeah.
just a point.
So
as well,
he still gets
mentioning
the attack, but I
Sentinel.
can sentinel.
Just a quick one mentioning the Sentinel. Just remembered you had Sentinel, which means that one that came down to try and fight me wouldn't have been able to get down to fight me.
Oh,
True.
no, I think
Well,
that's
you-
only if
attack
I
of
use attack of opportunity. Oh,
And you
yeah, you're
did.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
You
you're right.
did. Yep.
Yeah.
But it worked. He died.
Yeah. Oh well.
I forgot I
Alright.
had sentinel, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
So
Well,
It's
anyway,
been a
do carry
while.
on.
Been a
Okay.
while. folks.
18 to hit.
18 does hit. Roll damage.
Yes.
10 more.
10 more damage. Okay. As you angrily do that, he's not happy. He's coming for you next.
Another one.
Yeah, okay. So that is going to do. I'm sorry about this, ma'am.
Were you attacking me?
Oh, yeah, no, it hit you. Uh-huh. It's hitting you with a warhammer as he turns and just hits you with the back of it. Luckily for you, only hitting you with the back of it is going to be a little bit less, as it's only going to do 12 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge.
You can uncanny dodge it to
That
have it.
takes me to 6
Nice.
damage. Oh my god.
Yep. And he is going to turn and then attempt to gore old Phoenix. Oh, I have advantage. That's only a 13 to hit. So that will
Doesn't
not
hit.
Okay. Okay. That will take us to Temperance.
All right. So I think, it's still working. So I'm going to do a guiding bolt again at the yellow
Yellow
guy.
or Ragadaga? Okay,
Yeah.
yellow. Go roll the hit.
Roll.
Still advantage? Yep. 25 hits.
25.
When 25 doesn't hit, you need to start running.
True. 14 damage.
Okay, it is alive. Don't forget, next person who attacks it still has advantage.
Yep.
And that was on yellow.
That was on
Yes. All
yellow.
right, bonus action?
And And I don't think I have a bonus action. I'm gonna use my
Okay.
bonus action to get back a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. All right. It is now initiative count 20, as it doesn't have anywhere to go. It is going to turn. It is running short on movement, as it seems to be fairly decently damaged. But it is going to move up. Here. Right next to Lulu, as Lulu is kind of not paying attention. Bonnie, we'll say that Lulu goes on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, and it is your turn, Bonnie.
Okay. Bonnie can still see the yellow guy. Okay, right?
Yes, you can see both of them.
You can also see a small tiefling woman that is bloodied.
Yeah, I think Bonnie's
Very
just,
bloodied.
is just. Would she even see? That's the thing. She doesn't
Yeah.
know who it is or
No, she has
anything
no
about
idea.
it.
I mean, if push comes to shove, I have healing potions, so.
And
I've also
Phoenix
got
is closer
healing
to
too,
seeing what's going on with
eventually.
it. Yeah, I think that Bonnie is really aiming for the yellow guy, and he's badly damaged right now too, right? So I have a question for the DM, because bonus mom. So because the Eldritch Blast is working, that's what she absolutely wants to throw at the yellow guy
So
again.
if you attack it right now, you would have advantage because of the guiding
Right.
bolts.
Right, but there's also this thing that I have called Repelling Blast.
Oh,
Choose
yeah.
one of your known warlock cantrips, and if
Yeah.
you hit, you can push it up to 10 feet straight away from you.
I
And what
would
it-
recommend doing that, as a
Blast
matter
him
of
off.
fact.
Yes,
That's
Team
amazing.
Rocket, let's
I
go.
I do
I
not
love
believe
it.
it is possible for me to recommend that enough.
Okay, well, I just
If it would be
happened-
possible for me to recommend it more, I would, but it isn't.
Okay, so
Go ahead and
that's
roll that attack at advantage.
that's what I want to do with Eldritch Blast for my
on the
first
yellow
attack.
or on the other one.
See, the
Rugadaga!
yellow one's in really bad shape, right? Plus
Both
the yellow
of them
one.
are about the same, actually. They're both hurt.
Yellow.
I just think it has to. I mean, I'm gonna play what Bonnie is doing. Okay, Bonnie
for it.
has her eye on the yellow guy because he's at that
Roll the
thing.
advantage.
She doesn't know what's going on in the rest of the thing. She
Yep.
is rolling at yellow with advantage on her first roll. Oh, 13
does
to hit.
not hit.
Okay, she got nothing. So she's really focusing
Yep.
in.
Second
And-
attack, straight roll this time, no advantage.
We believe.
We believe
Oh,
it.
yeah, I did it.
Come
Okay.
on.
Oh no, not looking good. Only an
No.
11.
Yeah, unfortunately, that will not
Oh.
do it.
And Bonnie's
Okay.
like, crap. Okay, since she couldn't do that, I think Bonnie scrambles. I think she's moving her 30 feet over into those rocks, and she's just trying to get away then, because
Okay,
it's starting to turn towards her.
Are you having
now-
Lulu move as
Okay,
well? Lulu can move
Lulu-
with you if you would like.
Lulu can move with me, but is there anything else Lulu can do? Because you said she goes on my turn.
Yeah, I don't think really. She is able to cast lesser restoration, which is
Yeah.
not currently of any help to you.
Okay, so she goes back with me, and somebody did that, so that's okay.
Mhm,
I'm
okay.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Them
That's
dice
fair.
got to do what they do.
That's how it goes.
That is how it goes sometimes.
All right, Cam.
This time I am going to take steady aim this time.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
roll
no,
an
I don't need
advantage.
I've got advantage from Vex.
You have advantage from. No, you would have had advantage on the second attack on the turn, which made you hit last time, which
But
makes
I-
you lose the Vex.
But did I not get Vex because I hit?
Oh, that's true. You get it again. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. That's nice. All right, there you go.
So I don't need Vex. I don't need to steady aim. God, this is nice. All of this advantage.
Yeah, it didn't work so well for me.
15.
15 is its armor class.
Oh, nice.
Is that
no,
meets
beats
beats?
it.
Meets beats.
Oh,
You got it.
yes. Okay. 6 for that. The sneak attack is 18, so that's 24 damage.
Okay. Bonus action.
Oh, Jesus, this thing's still going. Oh my god. I'm gonna do my secondary attack. Nat 1.
Boo.
Cool. All right. Phoenix.
Alrighty. As always, reckless.
You
have
do that voodoo that you do.
I have
so
one
well.
speed and it's kill.
I have one speed.
24.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Okay, and we're gonna use my frenzy on that one. Ooh, that's great. 23 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
So we're going back and forth. He turns around and slams the little girl with a hammer. And I think Phoenix, and then he turns and tries to like gore me. Phoenix bats the horn away with the shield, and then like gets in real close, like up to his ear, and just goes, "Was it worth it?" And then shoves the sword up into his ribs.
Love it.
Oh, nasty.
I'll take my answer
Okay.
off air. And then, do I have any ability to move to the other
You
guy?
can absolutely. It's difficult terrain, but
Okay.
you have more than enough ability to crawl over this next to
Right.
Raven.
Yeah. So he slides up, looks over at Raven. You all right? And takes another reckless. That is gonna be 21 to hit,
That's
Yes.
it. Roll damage.
or 10 more points of damage.
Okay. You got it. He's also looking pretty hurt.
Good.
Raven.
Bonus action, I am going to throw a healing word at the other tiefling.
Nice.
At 7 whole points of healing. And then she
Look,
You
is
have
going to
none.
make a
The percentage of their health that you have healed is 700%.
I was at
and
1.
then she's going to take a
Wow.
swing at yellow.
The hit.
20.
Yes.
Roll damage.
13.
And as you turn with your staff, you watch as the owl wings stab into this thing. And it goes, gurgles a little bit, and falls over dead. And that sounds like a good place to take our 10-minute break.
Excellent.
Alrighty, gang.
As she's swinging, she looks at Penn and goes, I'm fine.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, it is 8:59. I say we'll take our 10 minutes. We'll see y'all at 9 or so
And
after.
after. Yep.
Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rent asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was rent shall shall be found. The price of valor ever rising when victory brings new rewards. Tales of glory, might, and wonder, hard-fought battles, treasures won. Our heroes know their fate awaits them, and so they carry on. Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was rent shall be restored. What was lost now shall be found. The price of valor ever rising when victory brings new rewards. Tales of glory, might, and wonder, hard-fought battles, treasures won. Our heroes know their fate awaits them, and so they carry on. Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our together they will write their own tale of glory, rent asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was rent shall be restored. What was lost now shall be found. The price of valor ever rising, but victory brings new rewards. Tales of glory, might, and wonder, hard-fought battles, treasures won. Our heroes know their fate awaits them, and so they carry on.
And we are back, friends. That's it. That's all I
You
got.
hear as the roar of the machine is deafening until, Cam, you've seen this before. You simply reach over and turn the key to end the deafening noise. Vroom, 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 vroom. And also, the light screaming that you didn't even notice was there goes away as well. All of you are standing in this pretty nasty wreckage, several bodies around, and Cam, as well as Phoenix and Temperance, you feel bad. Like, you feel sick. It feels like you have a really bad case of the flu. Just some body aches, mostly.
Well,
After a minute, the tornado around Temperance calms down and she kind of puts her hands on her knees, like breathing heavy, trying not to vomit.
Temperance, are you all right?
I don't know. I really don't feel well, although I don't feel hurt.
Well, what you did was really remarkable. You got all, whoa, your hair was everywhere. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
I don't think so. I don't know. I've never done that before.
Well, let's see who's left over there.
Yeah,
And
I think I can give some healing if everyone can gather, but
Phoenix, where are
it's-
you?
About this time that all of you look at the, once again, little tiefling girl, woman, age is a little difficult to suss out. Is just kind of standing there, blank-eyed.
I'm immediately start digging around in this place and the corpses, trying to find my stuff, like paying zero attention.
And
to
it
the
doesn't
people
take you
around
very
me.
long. Yeah, it doesn't take you very long to find the little baggie with your stuff in it. So, luckily you were already wearing your armor. They didn't have time to de-armor you. But the rest of your stuff you find. I will say, Phoenix, of everything, that warhammer that he was handling hit like a truck.
I mean, yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Mm-hmm. As you pick it up, it feels way lighter than you would expect for the size of it.
Where's the one I decapitated?
Inside down there, as you look, you see
I just want the head.
Oh yeah. You kind of jump in there next to the tiefling who's rifling around a bunch of stuff with a bag that they seem to have picked up, and they pick up a dagger and look at it.
Yeah. I think Fenix just sort of grunts at the small being, grabs the head, goes back up and like stands on top of the thing. He's not feeling great, but he does want to test out this hammer. It seems pretty cool, so he kind of lobs the head in the air and just tries to hit it as hard as he can.
Oh yeah, make an athletics check / weapon attack.
Okay.
Oh,
You can
he
make it with
pulls
your
a
sword.
Gallagher.
Playing golf.
Hopefully it's not in our
Ooh,
direction.
25, natural
Oh,
19.
You watch as a red mist simply coats the area.
He was going for baseball. He ended up with Gallagher.
The area.
Oh,
Meaning
Phoenix, was that
tiny-
necessary?
I didn't realize it would be. I thought the head would not lose, cohesion quite that easily. I'm sorry. They were harder to kill. It was harder to break their heads when they were attached to their body. I don't know if they got weaker when we removed them. My bad.
Bonnie uses
blood kind of
prestidigitation.
matches in, but there's like just stuff slipping down her cheek.
Bonnie immediately uses prestidigitation on her apron and all of her, and starts to look for those 2 or 3 bodies that are around her. Does she find anything with them?
Yeah, they are pretty. So they all have scimitars. They seem to be pretty stock standard scimitars, but of decent make. As you go through, the other 2 have spears that are again javelin spears that are of good make, but nothing too impressive. However, Rakadaka was also wearing this crown-like thing.
Sandy,
you
we've
look
got
at-
another crown for you.
I don't need another one. Might be good to look at it though. Oh, Neil wasn't. I mean, we should take it.
Sam just realized what we. No
Oh
more
my god, I just
identifying.
thought you all lost identify.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah, I thought about that too.
I just realized it as I was saying that.
By the
Temperance
way-
and I were one in that moment.
Mechanically, by the way, if you spend an hour with an item, you figure out what it is. So
Yeah.
You just have to spend a short rest
Just
with it.
grab it. We'll take a look at it later, I guess.
Well, I think Bonnie picks up the scimitar and hangs it on her belt and starts to head over to where everybody else is if there's not really anything else. And now
No.
she can't see the tiefling, or
No, not at the moment. They are inside the.
she's going to attempt to crawl up on this thing. Is there a way to do it without?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, so-
right now it's a little hot, but it's again not
If
a
she can-
problem to do.
If she can get there, she's looking for Phoenix. Okay, she's looking for Phoenix. She would.
Phoenix is standing right on the top.
Yeah,
You
Phoenix
don't
is
have to-
standing right on the
Yeah,
top
you
of
see
it,
him,
kind of
he's
looking
outside.
down at himself, covered in, mist.
I'll
She
climb up
probably-
and as soon as I see everybody, I think I can do 5 creatures of my choice, prayer of healing. So everybody
But
gets
I wasn't
the benefits.
even hurt. But
yeah,
I'm-
well, everybody gets the benefits of a short rest though, and then
Oh, okay.
what is it? 2d8 of hit points.
Extra, yeah.
Okay,
Which is why I
so
had to
wait-
change my short rest rules
So-
because of that spell specifically.
Yep.
Wait there. So what am I doing there? So I've got a short rest.
Yeah, you basically can take a short rest immediately.
Yep. And
Right, okay.
then everybody will heal. Ooh, nice. 13 healing.
Yep. So start off with 13, and then you can roll your hit dice.
Okay,
Okay.
so 13.
Oh wait, and I think I have a
Yeah.
thing that'll add to that. Sorry.
It's. I think you're talking about the extra sorcery, the meta magic you get that can make.
I have empowered healing.
Yeah, that's just a reaction though. So you
Oh
only be
yeah,
able to.
yeah. No, I think I have something for being a battle mimic healer.
Oh yeah, that might be a thing too.
Oh, when you roll a die to determine the number of HP you restore the spellers, you can re-roll the die if it rolls a 1. Okay, no.
Good to know. Okay.
Is there a hit dice button on here?
There is. If you hit the short rest button, it pops up.
Oh, well, I mean, I I took it. I don't
What you
think it
do
rolled the
is
thing.
you pull up the short rest,
Yeah.
tick how many hit dice you want, and it'll
Yeah.
say like 48 plus whatever.
Yeah.
You click that, and then confirm. So if you click that, it'll add it on. I
Doesn't
just
seem to
figured
be
that
working.
out
I'm just
myself.
gonna roll it. And...
Oh well.
Fine.
No es gran cosa.
Add
So
15 to this.
So do I get my one spell I use back after a short rest?
you do.
You do,
in
yeah.
fact.
That's what I
And in
thought.
fact, if
Okay.
you wanted to use another spell slot before taking that short rest, you would be able to use that one and then get it back subsequently.
Well,
you
if
wanted
you
to-
all wanted me to figure out with Identify, I could go ahead and cast it on the crown.
Yeah.
So you didn't really lose Identify because I
Oh.
have it. I just don't ever use it.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you had it. That's awesome.
Neither
Well,
did
see,
I.
Also
it
pretty
takes-
sure
It takes
you-
one of my spell slots, so I never.
use
I
it.
only have 2, so I never use it.
Let's see actually.
Is that right? Am I telling it right?
I don't see identify on your list of spells.
Okay. I do. I see Hex, Identify, Invisibility, Lesser Restoration, Magic Circle, Remove Curse.
Are you
remove-
possibly looking at the old version of your character?
Bonnie Mama, level 7.
Yeah, that identifies there.
Okay, well it's just
The
for me then.
It's
What?
one of the Eldritch invocations.
That's weird that it is that way. Oh, if it's
Okay,
Eldritch
double check,
Invocation.
Doc.
Nope, there it
Maybe-
is. I found it. Okay. And yes.
Okay.
Okay, no, I found it. You got it. Easy enough. Okay. Yeah, so that is a circlet of blasting. It basically works the same as Temperance's Crown, but worse. So only does fire damage instead of fire,
Okay,
poison,
who
lightning,
can
Whatever I
use it?
choose.
anyone.
Anyone can use it.
Yep,
Well, if
it basically
Bonnie
gives you one
identified
spell.
it,
Yeah.
I think Bonnie sticks it in her path, in
Sure,
her
yeah.
pack.
Good.
Essentially, it gives you one spell slot of Scorching Ray to cast. So, which is three fire attacks.
Would anybody try to talk her out of it after she identifies it?
Not me.
Temperance
Okay,
definitely won't.
So then is
Ridiculously
then I
impossible
need
to
it
get
added to my
tiaras over
sheet,
these
and I'll
boards.
just keep it.
Yeah.
Bonnie's gonna look down in the thing and
You
look
see
over
the little
at Phoenix
tiefling
and
rummaging
say,
around.
Phoenix, who's your new friend? Hey, you down there. Who are you?
I like how you didn't
Ah.
even wait for Phoenix to respond.
just turn. She turns around. She smiles, and she clambers up, like through the thing to try and like. She sidles up next to Phoenix on the highest point of this machine. Puts her arms, fists on her hips, and she's this like essentially petite tiefling woman. She's got like deep red skin, very deep purple hair, jet black horns, but it's like white tipped. They're almost like got like these white tips on the top. And she got like very smoky gray eyes. She's all dressed in black. And she looks off into the distance. Ah. You are seeing before you the greatest rogue in all places. Yes, I am Jax, master of sneaks, ghost of night, whisper in the wind. No lock can stop me, no trap is too tricky. No, and as she says it, she steps, catches her foot on a cloak, falls flat on her face, gets back up. Yes. Anyway, as I say, legend, master of stealth. Please, no clapping is too much.
Oh my God, what utter bullshit. And Bonnie just turns and walks to the other end of the thing.
And then I just like brush myself off. I'm covered in blood, literally just completely covered. Brush myself off, like looking as if I like very purposefully just tripped on my ass.
Yeah, Phoenix just sort of leans and says, enough ground.
I get it over to Temperance and goes, did she just swear in like twice in 3 minutes?
Yes, that's. I don't know what to do about that. That feels very
Are we
wrong.
sure it's still Bonnie?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like her, though.
It doesn't. I've heard of people who can change their faces. We'd better keep an eye on it.
I guess.
She doesn't get too close because she's also tripping in Phoenix's Gallagher impersonation.
Oh, well, I mean, Temperance is covered in her own blood for when she got chomped by the machine, so I think
And at
we're
least
all
half
just a
of the
hot
blood on
mess.
Phoenix is Phoenix's.
Kind of hearing the little whispers, I think Bonnie, who is standing with her back to everybody, looks over her shoulders a little bit, goes like that, and she's gonna prestidigitate everybody into
Yeah.
being cleaned off.
It takes a few minutes to thoroughly clean everyone because of how nasty, but after a couple minutes, everyone is de-bloodied.
She doesn't touch the tiefling.
Oh, she
leaves the
doesn't touch the tiefling.
Does not touch the tiefling.
That's amazing.
Ah,
I think
yes.
new tiefling. She cleans up her tiefling. She doesn't touch
The new tiefling.
You watch as Jax goes, ah, yes. Covered in the blood of my enemies, as it should be.
So, what's your deal? You try to take this thing out for a joyride and they catch you?
I was fighting them, and they how you say, got the drop on me. And I was tied with ropes, but as I am the greatest rogue of all time, I escaped. And then you watched as I ripped that beast through that hole and popped his head off all in one move.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, how'd you end up in hell? Did you die? You born here? What's
I was born in the great mountains. In the
Yeah.
snow-covered peaks of Icewind Dale.
Okay.
But now I am here in this hot place. I lived in the fancy city that is all crumbly and mashed up.
Oh, you're from El Terrell.
Ah, yes, that is the one.
Did you happen to sign the book at any point since you lived there?
Don't think you would have. You weren't.
I have signed many books.
You would know if you signed this one. It's very obvious. Big fancy ceremony, ringing any bells?
I've rang many bells.
Oh,
I'm gonna
for crying out loud.
guess
My God.
probably not. So, oh, all right. Well, we're trying to save El Terrell.
Yeah, so we'll just be on our way. Good luck out
let's
there.
see if we
Good
can
luck
get
to you.
this car working.
I know how to work the car.
All right, well, welcome to the crew.
Oh, surely
One of
that's
us.
hidden.
One of us.
I also drove one of these things. Maybe I can figure it out.
Okay, sorry we
Alright.
gotta cut you. You didn't make the squad. We had
I'm
tryouts.
sorry.
You're close runner up. Maybe next season.
But I am the great and mighty Jax. You must have heard of me, no?
No. Not interested.
I haven't heard of a lot of people though, and I don't even know where Icewind Dale is. So
It's very cold.
you mentioned
So it
winds
that.
must be a
are
long way
icy.
from here.
It's slightly better than here. My dad worked up there for a while. It's not. I mean, no.
Mm.
The winds are
And she
very
comes
icy,
down.
and the
tries to-
dales are very daily.
You mean every day they're daily?
Rogue or Bard?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Very, very confused.
Maybe a
Does
barg?
this thing work? Phoenix, does this thing work? Can we
Yes, I do.
travel in this thing?
I might have
mean,
broken it a little bit. It might need some repairs. I don't know. We should probably check. At least the back end, kind of towards that shatter spell. I forget that it doesn't just,
I
hurt
believe
people.
it does double damage to objects.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know how often that we've used it in that way
Not very
specifically.
often,
So
if
I
ever.
don't think she would maybe have either remembered or noticed it before.
Well, the
Yeah.
only experience I have is in weaving looms, but I'm willing to kind of look at something if anybody else wants to. It sure would be nice to ride across the vistas here in this thing. Might give us
That
a little bit
reminds
of
me.
Power.
Where's Lulu?
I should also say, between all of the bodies, you found about 8 soul coins.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Rolling
Well,
it.
we would distribute those so nobody had more than would hurt them
Wait,
then. Or can we put them...
Who dug around the bodies?
You would have definitely had at least the one off of the one down there.
Yes.
But so we'll say you have.
I
two
was
up
digging
top.
around the guy with the hammer.
Yeah, but
We established
I
that.
have my tool.
I apparently have 7 in the bag folding.
oh yeah, you put everyone's in there.
Okay, so can we put these in the bag of holding also and
So
not be
you-
damaged?
It looked like that was like the. You could in fact do that, although it could see how that works. But at least for now, it hasn't seemed to be causing any problems.
Okay, then I'll cough up whatever I found on the ones down below.
So I'd say 6 more you can add because I believe Jax is holding on to there too.
Okay.
Am I correct in that, Jax?
I have hold of the 2 in my hand. Do you
Means you
wish
can't move.
to what do I do with these?
I don't know. Pay for stuff with them?
It's
Well, they can...
currency down here.
Yes.
I would think
You can carry-
as an esteemed rogue so widely known across the realms, you would recognize such a common form of currency.
Yes, you are correct.
I will also say you did know that these soul coins had another use as well.
We could like feed them into the car or
Power
something,
the
right?
food room.
Oh,
Yep,
they
that
power
or
the
the
machine,
fuel.
that's
for the
right.
car.
Yeah, I think we all knew that.
Mhm.
They
The
fuel
generate
cars.
about basically a soul coin will power it for about 8 to 12 hours of travel. An adventuring day, more or less. If you have smaller ones, it might be a little more efficient, but for this big one, 1 per day minimum.
1 per day minimum. Okay. Well, Bonnie's going to look the thing over with her little pitiful knowledge about weaving machines.
Arcana check.
Yeah, I don't know squat.
Anyone who'd like to make the check can. I mean, why
I will
not?
also make it, even though I think maybe because I was the one who broke it, maybe. Take a
Oh,
look.
Bonnie
Use
rolled
my
a
+9 in
9.
Arcana.
Jax
Bonnie
is stood
rolled
at the
a
wheel
9.
doing this.
I
Literally,
16.
with the wheel.
got an 18.
A
Ooh,
15
yeah.
from FedEx.
Nice. Okay, so Temperance, you between you and Phoenix, you start taking a look at some of it, and you see that there is some damage, especially in that back half where you hit it. You do think it is drivable. It looks like one of the axles came out of alignment. So luckily, Phoenix is able to kind of finagle
Hit
it,
it
and you're
right
able to.
here, Phoenix. If you hit it right here, I think it'll get it right back into place.
Okay.
Does he take his big hammer, his big new hammer?
Sure.
Okay, Bonnie is also scrounging around in and around the packs or whatever of this thing. Is there any food there?
They do have some rations. It's like
Okay.
some dried, some sort of meat or another. It smells really bad.
Well, then that means it's just like everything else down here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she'd gathered that up because, food. And try to
yeah.
put it in a safe place. So are we going to travel in this Lulu? Can you lead us in front of this thing?
What? Oh, I mean, I just could tell you where to go, give you a direction. That should work.
Does the small being know the exit to this hot place?
Not
Bonnie
exiting.
laughs at him just like that.
Oh, well, we came here with an otter man. So maybe you need your own otter man to go home.
We're
What is the otter man?
He's called he's Traxagor.
he's a wizard. He helped us get here.
Oh yeah. He's a wizard. I forget that. I forget he's not an otter sometimes.
Well, I mean, he is also an otter,
Yes.
but also a
Very
wizard.
cuddly.
He's very cute. No, but
I
that's
liked
how
his paintings.
That's how
Oh,
we
God.
got here. I forgot about the
The
paintings.
fact that Jax doesn't know about the painting.
No, Lou is leading us to hopefully a sword that we can use to make a deal to save El Terrell. I think.
Then I shall join you.
You do think you know how to
sure.
drive this thing. You've watched them do it for a while now.
I will drive.
Phoenix,
What?
are we just gonna let anybody drive this thing?
I mean, you can drive it if you want.
Well, I didn't do so well looking at it. It doesn't work like a loom does, okay?
Raven said she knows how to drive it. I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors for it. What do I care?
Well, I think it would be handy to have. It certainly gives us some protection. I think we should go for it. We have enough soul coins to make it go for a while.
I'm not sure this and she gestures towards Raven. This tiny being can handle such a big machine.
Phoenix is like
That's-
looking from one to the other. What's the size comparison here?
There is really not much in it at all. There is very little in it whatsoever.
Bonnie says, yeah, well, I don't think it's your ego that's going to be driving this thing.
What? No, it will be my hands.
Your big, mighty hands, right?
Yes.
I'm 3 foot 11 and 3/4 inches tall.
You need someone
just
try to-
strong and powerful.
I look at the driving apparatus. Does strength and power seem to be the nominally operative statistic we're after here?
As much as any other car.
Gonna get a little closer.
Maybe it doesn't
to
have
Jax,
power
but
steering, so it probably doesn't hurt,
They're-
but like
Actually, a tiefling.
sure, make a history, nature. I don't know, something.
Where's history? Let's go nature. It's better. 24.
24. Yeah, so you take a look at them, and despite everything, you are pretty damn confident that they are in fact a human.
We are the same. Why are you calling me a creature?
We are not same. You're tiny.
Do you not have short people where you're from?
We have
Technically
these
from
little men, and points at Phoenix.
He's a dwarf.
Yes. I'm
I mean,
aware.
An average
If
sized
she's
dwarf.
tiny, and he gestures at Raven, and I'm little, he points over at Temperance. What's she?
Ah, she is like very small.
was
Did
just
they
like,
did they hit you in the head a
I have
lot?
to say, I don't think everybody's ever used that to describe me.
Like, were you like this before, or did something happen to you?
Nothing has happened. Looks incredibly like taken aback and is like, I. Nothing happened to the great and mighty Jax. Nothing.
Okay.
So we shall be on our way, yes.
Yeah, Raven, why don't you drive?
uh-huh. She'll pop down into the
That is
cockpit.
good. I need to rest.
I think Bonnie, Cam, is your character on the catapult thing, or where is your character?
Driving, I believe.
But no, the Raven
Raven's
stepped into
driving.
the
Raven's
seat
driving,
as
okay.
Jack said, yes, I need to rest. She'll be like in the vehicle.
Okay, I think Bonnie goes back towards the wrecking ball on the back of the thing and is just looking to see if there are controls or whatever, if anything about that would remind her that maybe she could figure it out or whatever, and she's going to totally like just be engaged in checking out the wrecking ball apparatus.
Yeah, make a Arcana check.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Temperance would take up in the turret that's near
wow.
the. Ooh, nice.
Bonus mom
20.
rolled in that 20.
Yeah, so you as you take a look at it, you may not have known about how to drive it, but this actually looks pretty similar. The wrecking ball maybe not as much. I mean, you see how to use it. It's pretty straightforward. It's a lever where you kind of do it. You've seen children have little toys, mechanical toys that were similar to this, so it actually fits pretty well. You also look, and it seems like next to the driver, you see a button that seems to control the chompers at the front as well.
Okay. I
So
would
one
point-
person can control the wrecking ball, the driver can control the chompers, and it takes two people to man the harpoon gun.
All right, if Raven is driving, somebody needs to check those chompers. Temperance, you want to check that out? Our little mighty hero
And
over here
I
needs
can
to
give
take a
you the
nippy nap.
statistics for this thing. As this does have creature stats, technically.
Sweet. I think that Raven can probably do the chompers from where she's at.
Right.
I'm gonna
But
drop
I
it
was
in
gonna
Discord.
sit in the turret where the catapult thing was.
Yeah, do they have like a stock
the
of
big arrow
javelins or
thing or
whatever,
whatever it
or
was?
Yeah,
whatever
there are
those are?
there are at least 7 or 8 more.
Okay.
The one that they shot at us, what happened to that? Bust?
Well, it was in Phoenix. He probably pulled it out of himself and dropped it on the ground, and it was in decent
Yeah,
enough
I mean,
shape.
I was sort of just over on the side when that hit
Okay,
me.
well,
so.
let's look. If we can get that one back, let's gather
Yeah, you
up
absolutely
anything
can.
we can.
While
We got somebody
y'all are,
where the arrow was, and somebody where to kind of keep an eye on the.
while y'all are figuring this out, Jax just sits down on the wherever there's any kind of like area, sit down and just you watch as the tail flicks up and she starts picking her nose with the tail.
Oh, she is going to be so helpful. I'm just so glad we found this one.
And I
Raven
think we
kind of
also
druid.
we at about that moment cut to Phoenix, who basically snot rockets some like blood out of his nose off the side of the machine,
No,
and then
but
proceeds to
oh, that
continue
starts.
loading one of the big spears into the
Seeing
thing.
that Bonnie
Raven,
prestidigitates it.
Zaps as it goes by.
Of Avernus telephone book so she can see up over the hood of the car.
I love that.
Nice. So, yeah. As
All right, Lulu, which way do I go?
that way, she points in a direction with her trunk.
She goes that way.
And do we feed a soul coin in it, or does this still have some
It's
juice?
still running enough for now. So you turn Raven, you turn the key of this thing, and you hear a blood-curdling scream. And then it roars to life.
Ah, yes, I started the machine with my mind.
We so it's got a bit of a shake in it as you start to travel. You can tell it's definitely taken some damage. It could probably do with some repairs, but it's at least functional. So, I'll also say it's probably not moving at its full speed. So its full speed is 100 feet per turn. It's probably at about 75 right now, so it's running a little slow. It's definitely taken some damage, but it's still functional, and compared to what you were doing, it's great. On the inside, the area on the inside is about the size of a passenger van on the inside with no seats. So it's fairly roomy in terms of being able to lay down, or, whoever's not in one of the seats up front can easily find some
I'm
area
having
to relax.
childhood flashbacks of being in the back of my cousin's van. There's like no
Way,
seats,
way
sitting on
back.
the wheel well.
Uh-huh.
I just read
Yeah.
in the description that it handles like a garbage truck.
And it does.
Oh,
And
charming,
it does.
charming.
It
Garbage
sounds like
truck.
one too.
Truck.
Jax drags one of the bodies that's still in here and just uses it as a pillow. And just-
Gross.
Ugh.
Raven names it Dorothy.
Dorothy. All right, I'm writing that down. Dorothy.
Dorothy the garbage truck.
Love it. You guys travel for about 6 more hours until it starts to sputter. And then the first thing you notice is that the cry dies. The scream dies down to nothing. And then eventually it shuts off. Slows down to a creep.
I know what's wrong. Ain't no gas in it.
You know what that scream
Ain't
is,
no what?
don't you?
And Phoenix farts.
The blood-curdling scream, you know what that all is, don't you? That we're hearing a soul scream because of the soul coin. That's what hell is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this place and I don't want to be here. But I guess we're here and we have to deal with it.
Jax just turns to Phoenix and in Dwarvish says that she's very cheery, no?
I mean, up until this morning, actually, yeah.
She's very chipper.
It was. But, I mean, we are in hell, so, ain't like that could last, huh?
Oh, no, she seems very chipper to me.
Oh, that wasn't sarcasm. You were...
What is sarcasm?
You ever made a joke where you said something that was the opposite of what you meant, and you tried to say it in a way where your tone and body language indicated to the people around you that you actually meant the opposite of the thing you were saying?
Do you suggest that Jax lies?
I mean, they take jokes real serious where you're from.
It's cold. Very cold.
You are very serious about taking things.
Well, me neither. But also, yes, I am suggesting that you lie. Yeah, I'm pretty confident most of everything you said to us since you got here was a lie. I think your probably name is Jackson. You probably are a rogue, but I'll be frank with you. No, my name is Phoenix. You're gonna take that. So my name is Phoenix, not Frank.
Phoenix Frank. Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. I do not lie, other than lying down.
Sure, Jax.
You want
Now-
me to turn the wrecking ball loose on him, Phoenix? I don't mind.
I mean, we're in the car, so you'd have to like bash in the side of the car.
I
Maybe
don't
maybe
mind.
wait.
I don't know whether Bonnie has any understanding of what's being said, given the
We are
conversation is
speaking
still
in
in Dwarvish.
Bonnie just
Something-
wants to throw him off.
Bonnie just throws that in out of
Bonnie
apropos of
cares.
nothing.
Yeah.
You want me to kill him, Phoenix? Nah, maybe wait.
So
You know what? Bonnie speaks Dwarvish.
Does Bonnie
Oh!
actually speak Dwarvish?
Get his ass! Get his ass!
Nice.
Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
Incredible.
oh, it's so funny.
Don't mess with me, Jack. She says in Dwarvish.
Oh, you've just heard Jax complimenting you and saying how chipper you were and how much he likes you.
Bonnie is dizzy from her eyes rolling so much.
So, you know it doesn't get dark in Avernus, not really. There is a dimmer time that is about as close as you get tonight. So most people just rest when they get tired. And you have been traveling the better part of a full day. So you think it might be about time to make camp. And as you look off in every single direction, you do see absolutely nothing.
You should probably still set watches, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Do you think we should do 2, and 2 on either end of the thing? Or one person in the middle? What do you think?
Can I see that Bonnie has yarn at all? Am I able to see that?
You know, I do crochet, but if we've been traveling and I was fiddling with the back of the thing, I doubt that I had it out. When we settle down for whatever, she may well pull it out. So you would have an opportunity. She'd get the Tunisian crochet hook and she would start to be crocheting.
Are
She's
we-
working on like a mystery thing. Okay. It looks like it might be a scarf. It's about like 8 inches wide and it's getting longer and it's got every kind of hemp, fabric, yarn, string, anything she can find in this thing. So it's quite motley.
So Jax would just turn around and say, a small happy lady.
Bonnie looks around.
Well, technically, Phoenix is the only one who's introduced himself, so.
True.
May I have some of the thread?
How much do you need?
How much would I need to be able to kind of like put like a line along the? I'm assuming that we staying on the.
Yeah,
On
that's
the
what I was just
machine.
going to ask.
Yeah. So
Oh,
how,
you're trying to do like a room divider thing?
no. I
No,
was gonna
alarm
put
or
it
something,
around.
right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, about, oh God, a lot. Like
I was gonna
60,
go out and
70
cast web.
foot.
Okay.
So-
Okay, what is it
how
you
about
want to do?
one doorway? How much would I need for one doorway?
Oh,
Just
10 foot.
the frame of the door?
May I have
A 6 by 6 by 3 by 3 is
enough
18. You need
thread
36
from
yards.
here to here, and points to the doors, like to one door, like from one side of a door frame to the other side. Of
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you don't
okay.
even, you could do, yeah, you could just do it
No.
across the door. You wouldn't even have to do it around it.
3 feet of yarn, maybe.
Yeah, if
Something
that.
like that. Okay, whenever you tell me what you want, then Bonnie's going to reach into her. She does have some yarn. She's got all kinds of stuff she's been collecting. And pulls off about 3 feet of, I think it's red yarn, Doc said that I had. She'll cut it with her nippers and hand it to him. Here, now go away.
Raven
thank
is
you.
going to-
And I get a tiny little bell, thread it on, and just cover one doorway.
Before he does that, so I'm going to go out. I'm going to burn up some spells and cast web all the way around the
Got it.
Dorothy.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and save us some time here. As the night or day or whatever this time is, your rest passes peacefully.
Yeah.
It's about as quiet as you're ever likely to have in hell, which means at any given time, the sounds of a distant battle are more or less omnipresent, but not anywhere near. And as you wake up, Lulu points and says, "There! Look! It's there! Can you see it?" And as she points, you do see off in the distance a hill protruding from the otherwise flat landscape. And I think that's where we'll go ahead and leave off for this week.
Okay. Alrighty, gang. Well, thank you all for sticking with us. We're going to do our usual outro, remind everybody who we are and where can be found on the internet, while I also try to look up somebody to go and raid, starting with DocRobert.
Hi, everybody. I am Robbie, or DocRobert. I have been the Dungeon Master for this wonderful, plucky crew as they now ride Dorothy across the Avernian Salt Flats. You can find me in Bonus Mom's Tavern most of the time when I am not doing other things. All right, with that, I will throw it back to Pixel.
Well, hi there, gang. My name is Pixel. I played Phoenix Brightgrin, smartass, murderer, and Dwarven Barbarian. You can also find me here on twitch.tv/hammerandpixel, where we have been playing a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV lately, although we did just get back into our Elden Ring run with Bonus Mom and Ream Streams with my nephew last night. Yeah, we've been having a good time. I might say hi.
Bonus Mom.
And I am Bonus Mom, and I have been playing Bonnie Mama, the human warlock, who I believe we can say has found her edge. And looking forward to going down that road. You can find me a lot of different places: TikTok, YouTube, here on the Purple app, on Twitch. I've got some podcasts out there, and I may be on Instagram. We're looking into a little bit of everything. Hopefully tomorrow evening I'm doing something. Is that right? Or is it Monday night, Tuesday night with Final Fantasy XIV and Bahamut Raid? What's the story, Pixel?
Final Fantasy XIV Bahamut Raid, I believe, is the plan tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow evening, somewhere around 8:30. And it's been a pleasure being here. Hope to see everybody soon. Thank you, kiddos.
McReese.
I am McReese. I've been playing Raven LaFey, the Tiefling Druid, who is not entirely convinced Bonnie is Bonnie, while simultaneously getting her Furiosa on in Dorothy. I can be found in Bonus Mom's lives, keeping things safe as a moderator, and in the Bahamut raids, maybe, if I can remember.
Cam.
Hello, my name is Cam, or no remark. I'm here from the future to tell you it's all going to be good. Okay. I have been playing the mighty and powerful Jax the Rogue.
Right. And last but certainly not least, Kaylee.
Hey, I'm Christy, or Kaylee, and I've been playing Temperance, the Air Genasi sorcerer, who's finally trying out some of the fancy things that she can do. And you can find me all over the internet in all the places, TikTok, Blue Sky, Instagram. On Tuesday nights, I also stream with another D&D group, Reality Break 20, here on Twitch. Or sometimes we've actually been recording them and posting them on YouTube recently because OBS has been being difficult for us. But right now we're actually going through the Candlekeep mysteries, and one of the players is my mother, which has been so much fun. She's playing an orc barbarian, and it's hilarious. So, yeah, that's me.
Heck yeah. Well, gang, we appreciate y'all hanging out. As always, do us a favor, and until the next time we see you, be kind to yourself, because Lord knows the world ain't doing it these days. We are going to raid Dice Legends. They are streaming D&D. So some new folks that were raiding today. Looks interesting. Looks like they're having a good time. So thank you all for hanging out, and we will catch you all another time. Thank you. Peace out.
Let me tell a tale fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still